Simon, despite the slow start, mate, you seem really happy with the way the boys turned that game around.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's becoming a bit of a hallmark of how we play our footy, ability to respond when challenged. And obviously North were fantastic at the start of the game. I thought they brought an intensity to the game which was the right intensity. And I thought, we were a little bit off in our contest and the way we'd like to defend, but, the response was significant. To be 33 points down and then to win the game by 32, it's becoming a hallmark of our team.
What was the message at quarter time? Was it just that the intensity was off and you had to lift in all areas? Or?
Yeah, look, we shifted a few things around. Our coaches were pretty strong on making some shift, but I thought our players' response in the things that we value were the most important things. And I thought we started to stabilise defensively. Our contest and pressure game and our tackling ramped up, and we got our looks in offence that we were looking for. And as the game went on, I thought our stoppage game became more dominant. In that type of game.
Obviously, you talked about being able to come back. Obviously said it's a hallmark of the game this year. Is that something that you work on at training when you're, deep in games that you feel like you've got the belief that you can come back in any opportunity?
Yeah, I think it's in any type of sport, you're going to be challenged and you're going to be under pressure a lot. And we play a game that goes for 2 hours. So there's going to be momentum swings all the time, no matter who you play. And what we've worked really hard on as a group is to be able to address those momentum swings, stay really present with what's important to us as a team, and get back to work. And, this year we've been able to win in different ways from different positions. And I think they're great experiences to go through as a team. And we've got to bank those type of experiences and learn from them and get better, but know that we're very capable of arresting momentum and going back to work.
Cosy Pickett's first half, particularly, I thought provided a real spark, especially up forward when it was up there.
Yeah, he did. He's been able to give us a bit of a spark through the middle of the ground, but also up forward. And I thought his second quarter especially was a quarter where we started to really get our pressure and tackling to a level, and he was very prominent in that part of the game.
What did you make of that first goal that he scored? I think it was a left foot kick from the left boundary line.
Yeah, look, nothing surprises me with Cos anymore. And it wasn't only his goals, but I thought his ability to bring other teammates into the game was, really special today. He could have had more shots at goal, but he decided to lay off and bring other teammates into the game, which I think's a credit to him.
Saw Harrison Petty go down in that third quarter. Looked like an ankle injury.
Yeah, look, it's a bit of a concern for us. He's got a mid-foot injury. We're not 100% sure what it is. Our fingers are crossed. But, it's looking like he could be out for a little bit of time at the moment. So we'll get that scanned and make sure we get the full assessment of it. But, he's probably unlikely for a little while.
Obviously disappointing given the form that he's been in since he's gone forward. I think 2 goals today and a few last week. He's kind of, owned that role in there with Van Rooyen.
Yeah, he has, and they've looked really good together. Most importantly, that's what we're looking for as a forward group, is how we function together, and he's been a big part of that in the last 2 or 3 weeks. So it is disappointing. It's a little bit frustrating, but we've got guys that have been pushing, and not only that, we've got a plan in place for contingencies in a lot of different roles within our team, and we'll have a good think about it and come up with a plan during the week about how we attack it moving forward.
One of those plans potentially bring back Brody Grundy and experiment that, forward role for him at AFL.
Yeah, look, it's something we've been working on. He's been playing a significant amount of time forward. He's been training with the forward group. It's something that we'll discuss through the week. But, let's just take a breath today, regroup and come up with a plan for next week.
Just with his injury, does it sort of look like, a fortnight or multiple weeks, or too early to sort of...
It is too early. We've got to get it assessed, but... based on he had a similar type of injury earlier in the year, we'll have to get that assessment. But, it's probably not looking short term at the moment.
Seemed like Clayton also was a big chance to potentially come back today and, hopefully be back next week.
Yeah, look, he'll be back this week. He was very close to playing today. He's back training fully and, we'll be certainly setting him up this week, barring anything going wrong at training.
Any particular reason he didn't play today?
Just making sure he's 100% right to go. We want to make sure he's got maximum load in, he's fit, he's hungry, he's ready.
Kyle Chandler bobbed up a kick 3 today. It seems like he's really forming a really nice partnership in there with Cos. He must have been pleased with the way he's going about his week.
Yeah, look, he's come a long way, Cade. You know, he's really developed his game, and you know, we're really blessed with the guys in our front half that put enormous pressure on for us and give us great defensive pressure. Cade's one of those guys, and he's bobs up with his scoreboard impact. But Cade, Cosy, Alex Neil-Bullen are giving us great defensive pressure when the ball's down there, and also out through the middle of the ground.
Any other major injuries out of that?
No, we're pretty clear today. So we've got a 6-day turnaround before a pretty big game, against the Blues next week. Thanks, guys.
Thanks for that.
Oh, yeah, before I go, I just want to obviously say a big congratulations to Clarko. 400 games. It's incredible what he's been able to do for this game, and it's just so good to see him back. Part of the AFL scene, and 400 games, it's credit to the way he's conducted himself and what he's given to the game. So well done, Clarko.